Yo entré a trabajar el campo de golf.
Sandra Diaz and Victorina Morales are the first to speak out publicly about their experience working at a Donald Trump golf resort as undocumented women. As first reported by the New York Times Thursday, both were hired as housekeepers at the Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey. Morales says she was hired in 2013. Diaz says she worked there from 2010 through 2013 and has since become a legal permanent resident of the U.S. Both claim managers employed by the Trump organization knowingly hired them as undocumented workers.
Es mucho el nivel de hipocresía.
Diaz tells me her decision to go public was made in part because of what she calls a high level of hypocrisy.
De lanzar una retórica tan dura.
The president launches such hardline immigration rhetoric, says Diaz, yet his organization is doing the complete opposite. Morales, Diaz's former colleague, says she has additional reasons for speaking out. The undocumented Guatemalan alleges she was subjected to demeaning verbal assaults by her superior. After Trump became president, the housekeeping manager became more aggressive towards the employees, recalls Morales. She describes being threatened with deportation repeatedly. There are also allegations of illegal hiring practices. Diaz claims managers at the property went as far as to arrange for fraudulent documents to keep them employed. Morales tells me she was taken to an off-site location after being hired away from the club. She says it was there that she was provided with a bogus Social Security card and identification. The woman's attorney, Anibal Romero, says they are prepared to provide proof to authorities if an investigation into the Trump organization's hiring practices is launched.
Absolutely. We have documentary evidence. We have the testimony of workers. We have the fraudulent documents. All of this could be provided to federal authorities and/or state authorities. Both of my clients are willing to cooperate with federal and state authorities.
In response to the claims, Trump Organization spokeswoman Amanda Miller said in a statement, "We have tens of thousands of employees across our properties and have very strict hiring practices. If any employees submitted false documentation in an attempt to circumvent the law, they will be terminated immediately." No public, criminal, or civil actions have been filed against the Trump Organization regarding the allegations from Morales, Diaz, and two other women mentioned by the New York Times. Morales and Diaz tell CNN they do not believe Donald Trump was actually aware of the alleged illegal hiring practices. They even have fond memories of their early years working at the Trump property.
Era un orgullo.
I was very proud to say that I worked there, says Diaz.
And we spoke to Morales, asked her if she is still technically employed by the Trump Organization. She said that she hasn't heard otherwise on it, which leads her to believe that she technically is still in the books. Now, as for the attorney who we just heard from, he said that he is now considering potentially following up with a civil lawsuit against the Trump administration. In this case, it would be for employment discrimination. Certainly going to be something to watch, especially if he says what he says he would do, which is produce evidence that the Trump Organization provided this kind of falsified documents, which, again, is still an allegation.